up, y'all? It's your girl, HonestlyNae, back with another sex toy review for you. I am in NOLA at this awesome orgasm skill share, so I have lots of assistants that are happening today. This is Dalychia. Hi. This is Melissa. Hi. And this is Luna. And they're going to assist me introducing you to the Zeus Eletrowand Uniting Art and Light Wand. Now, if you remember, maybe like a couple weeks ago, I posted a video of me using one of these electro wands, and someone said it looked like a hot comb. It does. Girl, it does. But it's so much more fun than that. So what an electro wand is, it's a type of sex toy that operates with electricity, and it sends an electroshock from the wand to the body. And I know that sounds like really scary, like why would you want to be electrocuted, but it's not so much like we're not putting you in an electric chair, this isn't going to cost you your life. Like it's a very low electric shock, but it's funneled into like one target, into one point, so you're only getting shocked in that one space. But what I have noticed in using this wand is that shock kind of continues through your body, that you become addicted to like the electric sensation, and I crave it. I can't speak to what you want, but like I was so geeked to like play with someone else's that I was like, I need one, and guess what? Now I got one. So I'll say right now, one of the cons of this toy is that you do have to plug it in. So that means that you're limited by this cord. So investing in an extension cord is probably like one of the smarter things to do. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug it in. Alright, now this electro wand comes with, this one in particular, there are lots of different ones. I got this one on Amazon Prime deals because Amazon has everything. This one comes with 4 different attachments. So what you're going to get is the electro wand base itself. You get the attachment that looks like a hot comb. You get the attachment with the circle. You get the more targeted kind of bold attachment. And you get the attachment that looks kind of like a medicine spoon. But what we're going to look at right now is the one that looks like a hot comb. So what you do is you stick it in and you plug it in. And these attachments are made of, they're probably not made of glass. Or they might be made of glass. Is this glass?
Sounds like glass, but sounds like glass and plastic.
It sounds like glass and plastic. This is made out of plastic. Okay? So that's why it comes in this little styrofoam cushy thing so you can keep it safe. Alright, so it's a turn dial system. So you increase the electricity by turning this dial here. You turn it on and you immediately hear the electric sensation. And the one on my Instagram glowed orange. This one glows purple. So what's going to happen is the electricity is running through this, and you can hear it buzzing when I touch it. But what's really cool is that each of these little nubs can generate an electric charge by itself.
Hi y'all, I'm cool and I'm behind the camera.
Yes. Okay. So I have Dalychia here, and what you're gonna see is you see the little can you zoom in? Can you see that? So you see the little purple electro charge coming from the toy hitting my finger. And this is like too low for me to truly enjoy it, but I'm a little bit of a sadist. But what you would do is you would run it on your partner's flesh, and that buzz you're hearing is the electrocharge actually hitting her flesh. And why I love this attachment is because there are multiple points. There are multiple points for the electro wand to hit. So we're going to try to see if we can get all of them to hit at once. Right? And that's a really intense feeling for all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, for all 9 of these points to hit the flesh at one time. But it does look like a hot comb. Another thing is like you'll smell the electro discharge as it comes off. Deep breaths, baby. Deep breaths. Wow. Right, and then, can I turn it up?
Okay, but go sideways. Don't do all 9.
So she doesn't, like, all 9 beads at one time is really intense. So we're going to turn it up.
Look at that, advocating for self.
Negotiation.
And that's what this toy takes. You don't want to turn this thing on the highest setting and be like, come here, partner.
No.
Right? This is definitely, consent is 100% required for anything that you do sexually based. But when you're dealing with electroplay, since this is probably not something that a lot of people have experience with, can I turn it up? Do you need me to turn it down? Should I switch attachments? You need to be having a conversation before you pull this out. Don't just pull this out, right? Okay. So we've turned it up a little bit.
Don't just pull it out.
Hashtag, don't just pull it out. So we switched it. We've increased it a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah? Do you want to try?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm switching out, y'all.
Tapping out. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and switch attachments right now. So with this attachment, this is really good for a large body of, for a large surface area. So you're going to want to use this on the thigh, you're going to want to use this on the arm, you're going to want to use this on the chest, on the back, because this is going to spread those contact points out over 9 different points. So you don't want to do this on something small like the neck. That might be really intense. You don't want to do this on the genitals because that's going to be more intense and less enjoyable. Okay, so we're going to switch to this circle one. And the way that this works is like, have you ever played with the little, it's in Spencer's, it's like a, the Oracle's globe, and you touch it, and when you touch it, the little purple strand hits your finger. It's similar to that, only you're feeling the shock. The thing that hits your finger is a shock inside the bowl. This is the shock outside the bowl. So what this one is going to do is it has a wider surface area. So this is really good for like the spine, like running down somebody's spine. This is going to be really good for maybe someone's neck if they're really into this kind of toy.
What about nipples?
This is good. I have a better one for nipples.
Okay.
You can use this toy on any body part. Feel free if you get it to play however, wherever you would like. This is just kind of generalization as to where you can put this thing. This is going to be really good for like the inner thigh. For like the you know, the cuff where like your butt hang over your thigh. Up in that cuff. This is on a lower setting. And this is Melissa's first time.
But I have birthed 2 children, and completely natural with no medication. So I believe that this is going to be okay.
Childbirth versus electricity. Here we go. Okay.
Don't feel anything.
Okay. We'll turn it up a little bit.
I don't feel anything.
Okay.
I mean, those children, they were like 7 pounds.
So what you'll
Out of
see
my
is
vagina.
is the electricity is running through, and it has a wider surface area in the toy to hit. So it could be a little bit too spread. Not feeling that either?
No. I mean, do you feel something?
I feel a little something, but this is definitely weird. Okay, so
I mean,
this
you're going to have to just electrocute me. Okay,
so this is up on the highest setting.
Okay.
Okay. So like I said,
This is just making me more curious about what this can feel like. Okay, it's almost like little bee stings. Okay. But here, I think this is a more sensitive area. I think that's what it is. This probably is rougher. Okay, it's like little bee stings.
Not even
poking.
moving.
Is this supposed? Am I supposed to move at this level? You know?
No, I
Different
think
strokes
it's
for different
squealing.
folks. I don't think you're supposed to do anything per se.
Okay, that's a good point. But you know what now? This is this skin.
Mm-hmm.
If you introduce it into some
And
other
you're also
areas,
not aroused, right?
How do you know?
I don't know. I don't know. You are correct.
So, but continue with what you're saying.
So if you're aroused, you know, your sensation is a lot higher.
Okay.
That touch is going to feel a lot different when you've got all that blood and that oxytocin flowing through your body than you just like being really engaged and intrigued in this toy
Something
right now.
like that on like my clitoris definitely would be a different experience.
100%.
But yeah.
100%.
I'm interested to see
All
how
right.
this goes for you.
Try her neck. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like find like a sensitive.
Yeah, you
area.
gotta find it.
You gotta find it. Yeah.
We gon' zap you, girl.
I was not it.
And you know, if this doesn't speak to nothing else other than different strokes for different folks, right? So we're so intrigued about this toy, but you know, maybe this isn't the thing for you, right? Okay. Okay.
Are there areas you're not supposed to use it on?
No, but there are like places like don't use this
You
in
know,
the
this
tub.
is just kind of nice.
And that's how I would describe it too. Like it
Yeah.
feels good, right?
Yes,
It's a new sensation that feels really, really
It
good.
just feels as if someone's taking maybe a hair that's there and pulling it. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, y'all, this is nice. this is really nice. Yeah, I really want to know what you think.
All right,
Thank
come on,
you.
Luna.
That's
All right. Tiger Luna in.
It does. It feels really good. Okay.
I still feel like
Right, it's a sensation that, because it hits those nerves, and nerves are weird, so it just keeps traveling through. Okay, so this would be one of the ones that I might use on a nipple. This is also probably one that's really good for someone who has a penis or someone who has a little bit of a longer, elongated clitoris, someone who doesn't want direct clitoral stimulation. So maybe you do this around the clitoris, but not necessarily on the clitoris. Okay, this is on about medium level.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you're a baby.
Is that too high?
No, it feels good. Yeah, like it's warm. I think the sound kind of freaks me out a little bit.
It sounds a little bit like a tattoo gun,
Yeah.
which is definitely a sound that I'm a little bit accustomed to.
But it looks cool because you can see like the purple. It is more sensitive there.
Mm-hmm,
Like that.
And definitely like the inner arm kind of place. This right here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's warm. It's not as bad as electrolysis. Oh, but it's good. It does feel nice.
Okay, and then like the last, we're gonna do that in a minute, and you can be the shocker.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The last bulk here that I have is one that I would probably use like directly on somebody's nipple. And what I really love about this toy is like it takes it a minute to charge and warm up sometimes, but as soon as you see that purple light going through, that's how you know that you're ready to go. And not only is it contacting right here at the point, but it is contacting at wherever I decide to touch this toy. You see that? You see the lines coming off of it? Yeah. Okay. So with this point, yeah. This is going to provide more of a direct contact because it's funneling it off.
Okay, that one.
And that was about
My nipples are
2/3
like,
height.
no.
So this is gonna put that pinpoint, that electricity is coming out of one small point, so it's gonna be really, really supercharged, kind of, sort of.
no, I'm not trying that. You freaked out.
Come here, Melissa.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that. I didn't like the call.
All right. Does that feel different?
It again, like it just feels like there's hair. That's just cool to watch, though.
Yeah.
Right. It is visually something that's very appealing.
The little sparks. I can smell.
You smell that discharge. So one thing that I really love about this toy is there are different attachments, right? And by far one of my favorite attachments is the body conductor, and it turns you into the shock sensation. So it has this cord, it has this body pad. So put this on your hip, on like a curved part of your body. So on your hip, right? Okay.
Am I gonna feel it like shocking me?
No, you're not
Okay.
gonna feel it shock you until you touch somebody.
So I am gonna feel it shocking me.
Well, yeah. 'Cause, so the cool thing about the body conductor is it's doing that like every action has an equal and opposite reaction, right? So whenever you touch somebody, I'm gonna feel that shock, but you're gonna feel that shock
Wait,
as
I
well.
didn't know that. I thought it should be the conductor. All right, let's.
Okay, so
Let's
it's
do it.
on, it's turned on. So now, ooh. Okay, so now every time that you touch somebody or someone touches you.
Okay, so I'll be ready. I wasn't ready. You weren't ready. I wasn't ready. No, I'm not ready. I didn't know I was gonna also get a shock.
Yes. So every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
That was.
And that was on love.
Sorry, yeah, I'm.
Okay. So, come here. Okay. All right, so right now I am the conductor, so the charge is moving through me, which means that when I touch Luna, so it's turned on, it's really, really low right now.
It's like a very light, like, tickle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I feel it moving through my fingertips too, so I can't avoid being shocked as well. So I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
Okay. And so if I touch someone,
If you touch me, I'll
So if I hold your hand,
Yeah.
now the charge is going through you. So if you touch Dalychia, if you just like touch her, just lightly rub your hand against her. Right? So I don't get the direct charge, but I did feel the
now let me
conductor
try to do
too.
it to Melissa.
Okay.
So it's like basic like principles
Right?
of electricity, right?
So cool.
Yeah.
Can I touch myself?
No, because you complete the charge when you touch yourself. So you have to touch somebody else.
Yeah,
So,
That's crazy.
mhm.
This is wild. It's not happening now. Did it?
No, it is.
Are we?
You don't feel
Oh,
it?
I felt okay on that.
I feel it. Hold on, wait. I don't think
I
I'm
feel
connecting
it.
properly. So the hard thing about this is you do have to make sure that it's on, that the full metal part is really connected to your skin some way. And that way when
Cool.
I touch Luna, also make sure that this is plugged in as tight as it goes.
Cool. And so if I touch,
So now if I'm touching you,
okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
so you have to be touching.
Oh, I can hear it.
Right? So you don't get the fun sensation of seeing the charge pass
But
through.
it is really cool.
But you do
Like,
get
can you imagine just touching someone's
Yeah.
body like all
It's
over
like
them
new
all
group
the
sex.
time? Right.
Wow. Yeah, it almost feels like there's like claws.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am sensitive, y'all.
It's like you're getting like a superpower. I mean, I feel like I can see how.
Have you
people
seen
get
Black
off.
Lightning?
No.
Okay, there's a scene in Black Lightning where Black Lightning is a black superhero and he shoots electricity out of his body. There's a scene where his wife was like having sex with him was like having sex with like a thunderbolt. Like I would just feel electricity just like moving through me. So like when I like use the body conductor, I feel like Black Lightning.
Yeah.
You want someone's Black Lightning?
I want to be somebody's Black Lightning.
I can see how that in itself could be a turn on.
Yeah.
Just part of that experience, and just you have a superpower.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right? This is the Zeus Eletrowand Uniting Art and Light Twilight Wand. The box comes with 4 different accessories. The body conductor is separate. It also has a lot of other attachments. One attachment that I really want to get is the flogger. So if you know what a flogger is, it's a handle. It has leather tails. You use it to flog your partner. The electrostimulation actually goes to the flogger. So every time your partner gets that thud of the flogger, they also get the sting and the shock of the electricity. Yes. So if you're feeling gracious, go ahead and slide into my DMs and get that for me. I'd appreciate it. But this is super cool. So if you get one of these, let me know down in the comment section. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know down in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And I will buzz y'all later. You see what I did there?